So this is about Lewis Mumford's ideas regarding Neolithic culture, and Neolithic means Stone Age culture, and it's from his book, The City and History. And I guess as a kind of precursor, the Stone Age is the kind of what humanity over the last several hundred thousand years up until the mastery of fire allowed the metallurgical arts. And so that was just in the last maybe 5,000 years, something like that. Mumford asks, how many plants and animals have been added to those domesticated or cultivated by Neolithic Stone Age communities? And the answer is none. None. So, the Stone Age, the last 100,000 years, right? And then it moved into the kind of, I guess it would be the Bronze Age. And then after the Bronze Age was the Iron Age. Um, we haven't added anything to what the Neolithic kind of hunter-gatherer communities and village culture developed. No fruits, no veggies. We haven't added any domestic animals, and that includes dogs because they were present during the Stone Age. What are the two large changes implied by domestication? Domestication in all its aspects implies two large changes. One, permanence and continuity in residence, and two, the exercise of and control and foresight over processes once subject to the caprices of nature. With this go habits of gentling and nurturing and breeding, and here women played a very dominating role. What is Neolithic man's first obligation? Well, according to Mumford, Neolithic man's first obligation was the cherishing and nurturing of life. Where did morality begin? Mumford asserts what we call morality began in the moors, the life-conserving customs of the village. So this is village culture. Village culture. It's prior to city life. And Mumford doesn't like the kind of dissipation of morality that occurs in the city. The further we move away from the moors of village culture, the more dangerous things become, I think, according to Mumford. What happens when the primary bonds dissolve? And then Mumford asserts, when these primary bonds dissolve, when the intimate visible community ceases to be a watchful, identifiable, deeply concerned group, then the we becomes a buzzing swarm of eyes, and secondary ties and allegiances become too feeble to halt the disintegration of the urban community. Only now that village ways are rapidly disappearing throughout the world can we estimate all that the city owes to them for the vital energy and loving nurture that made possible man's further development.